Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Diamond Painting and Stitching with Laura, and today I'm working on the beaded tiger, and as you can see I've made it, I've got a little bit up there and then I've got all the way across and I'm working right in here. So let me bring it in a little bit. Whoops, I forgot it was on this loose thing. And as you can see I'm using the DMC white. Excuse me. I got a few reds I gotta do here. And then we'll go to number 4. This is number 2. This is kind of a medium olive green. But we're working on the grass part. So we got to fill this little spot in. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's special. I went right up the one I didn't. I'm telling you. It's my Friday. Oh yeah, it's been a hellacious week. And of course I had to work 6 days in a row, because now I got Thursday and Friday off. Sorry about the dog, guys. But it's just too nice out there to have the door closed, and she's out and about yapping at her little friends across the way. But got kind of wet today. It rained last night really hard, and today it started raining about, hang on. Okay, we'll just leave her out there for a while. Should be fine. Try to mute her barking. She's been caged in here all day. But anyway, it started raining today about, oh, it looked bad all day, but it has, it rained probably from like 3 o'clock until I got off. But it still looks like rain. Oh yeah, it's special. And then last night I was getting ready to go to bed, and I thought, well, why is there water on the floor? And I thought that was weird, and I thought, well, maybe because the wind was blowing, because, I mean, it was raining cats and dogs. And come to find out, I have a leak over the frickin' furnace. So, I guess who gets to fix that tomorrow? Yeah, me and my daughter. Because the boyfriend's out of town, and I'm a little heavy to get on that roof. So, okay, what is going on here? I think I went through the wrong... Dagnabbit. Hang on. Some days you just shouldn't do things. Well, I guess it's fine. Alright. Let's see if I can get this little puppy threaded again. So yeah, it's been a couple of crappy days on top of everything else that's going on. And yeah. Friday, my grandson fell off his scooter, broke his glasses, didn't bust his nose, but he got a black eye. And man, I gotta hold that back so I can see that stupid silly hole. And hurt his wrist. And today, of course, the doctor's office are open, so he had to go in and have it x-rayed again, because, you know, they have to wait for the swelling to go down. So he got a cast today. Oh yeah, he was just beyond words. And of course it's his writing hand. Yeah, and he can't do this and he can't do that. He didn't get a concussion. It was like, holy crap. You know, my kids, the whole time they were growing up, nobody ever broke a bone. Ever. So... and I think, to this day, I don't think either one of them have broken a bone in their body. My son and my daughter got into it when they were little, and she shoved him, he shoved her, and when she shoved him again, he hit the corner of his head on the air conditioner and had to have a couple staples put in his head. Oh yeah, that was a lovely moment. But as far as breaking any bones, I don't think they've ever broken anything, which is a good thing. Of course, I had to wait until I was like, 55 to break a bone in my body. I fell down at work and broke my wrist. I broke my wrist a couple times. The first time I fell down at a cafeteria where I worked and landed on my hand, like that. And so I fractured it right in there, but it was my right hand, so that was special. And then about 2 years ago, I fell at Dairy Queen and broke my wrist. Had to have surgery and pins put in it and the whole 9 yards. Oh yeah, that was special. So I was home for like 6 frickin' weeks because I couldn't do nothing at work. Oh yeah, it was special. So yeah. But it started after I turned like, I'll say 40-ish. The other one, well, it was way back, let's see. So I must have been about 35 to 40. Yeah. Oh my God, hang on. Gotta stop that dog. Alright guys, I'm back. Yeah. I just love it when she stands out there and barks and barks and barks and barks and barks and barks. It's like, Jesus God. What do they have to bark about? And these are dogs she sees every day. That's the special part about the whole thing. So anyway, I hope everybody had a good Memorial weekend. Or excuse me, Labor Day weekend. My daughter said Memorial Day 3 times today. Trying to explain Labor Day weekend that they had. Oh yeah. Camping. It is so not my idea of fun. And next time I go, it better be in a camper or in a van, because I ain't sleeping on no ground. But I guess despite my grandson hurting his wrist, they had a good weekend. Sorta, if you could laughingly call it fun. It wasn't fun for Mom and Dad. It was fun for the kids. They liked that part. Sleeping out in a tent and all that good stuff. But me, no thank you. Absolutely no thank you. Just doesn't sound like fun at all. But you'd think it'd get quieter at the restaurant since we're like past Labor Day. But oh heck no. It's been just... I mean, it hasn't been terribly busy. It's just been busy enough to be irritating. Because I started in November and it was pretty much dead as a doornail. I had to find crap to do all day. So I can only imagine what it'll be like this year. But guess next week football starts. So the Broncos are going to play Monday Night Football. Oh yeah. Yeah, they don't have such a good Monday Night Football track record. At least they didn't. But yeah, so we'll see if we watch any football or not. I don't know. Kind of got over it. Got away from Kansas, and my boyfriend, he used to love football, the one I had in Kansas, and of course he was into the Kansas City Chiefs, so I had to switch teams, and of course that's while Peyton Manning was playing for Denver. Of course I never really cared for him anyway, but that's just my opinion. Just my opinion. I don't know a thing about his brother, because I've barely seen him play, ever. Because we don't play with that conference stuff. Every once in a while we do, but... Oh, well, anyway, so, yeah, it's football season. Yay. Not real excited. I just find I don't care anymore. I barely turn on the TV. Is anybody near where the hurricane's coming through? And hopefully you're all right. I hope. I hope. If not, get to dry ground, please. You know, I lived in Houston for 2 years, and when we moved into that house, it came with boards and flashlights, and batteries, and all kinds of stuff, and we were like, what the hell? Well, they used to get tropical depression all the time in Houston, so then the whole 2 years we were there, we didn't have one hurricane that I can remember at all. But they said when you moved out, it was part of the, stipulation of selling the house. You had to have all those things ready to go, you know, in case, you know, some kind of tropical storm was going to come in. But we never had that kind of problem the whole time. I mean, like I said, we were only there 2 years, so thank God we didn't have to put them up on the windows and all the stuff that you do. That would have been a little traumatic for all of us because we weren't used to that kind of stuff at all. What is going on? I'm telling you, folks. Just didn't want to get tight today. But I'm about halfway across the bottom here. I'm trying to get a 2-inch way across. Hang on, guys. Move you over just a little bit. Where is... Okay, sorry. Not used to using this thing. I'm trying, though. Okay, now, do I have you in... Yes, you are in the picture. Okay. Just checking, just checking. So anyway, yeah. We don't have much experience, because that was the first time that we ever lived on any kind of a coast or by any body of water. So yeah, we were real newbies at all that crap when we lived in Houston. But we sure did like to go to Galveston. That was back in the day when it was a nice place to go, and it was like an hour and a half from where we lived, so at tops, I think, too. But yeah, we used to go about every other weekend, walk along the beach and gather up shells and all kinds of stuff. And one time I went with my girlfriend and her parents and grandparents and her brother and his girlfriend, and they rented a what do you call it? I want to say a cabin, but we'll call it a beach house there in Galveston. We got to go horseback riding, and we got to go deep sea fishing, and we had a blast. Just an absolute blast. Good times. But I never got to do that with my kids. We did go to the beach one time when we were in Palm Springs. We went down to San Diego, and it was really a bad day, but we didn't swim in the water or anything like that. My kids were probably 2 and 4, maybe at the most. So yeah, that was about it. Took a few pictures on the beach, but not much else. They were too little and you couldn't leave them alone. But it was nice going to San Diego and going to the piers and seeing where their dad was at when he was stationed in San Diego. And we went down to Chula Vista and had dinner at this steak hamburger place. It was really good. And then we went at one other time, to Laguna Niguel outside of Los Angeles, I believe, in Honeycutt. One of those places. But I don't think that we got to the beach from that point. You know, I don't know. We didn't know where it was or whatever, but that was the one and only time when my kids were little that we actually went to a beach. But we weren't beach people, I don't think. And all the other times, I gotta get rid of this thread again. Hang on. I think I cut too small of a piece of thread to start out with. Whoops. And and we didn't have relatives, you know, that lived there or anything, so went and got my Chinese food for dinner. Had to have my Chinese fix for the week. My Mongolian beef and some fried shrimp. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I gotta go find something to plug the hole on the roof, and go do laundry. Yay! Oh, that's always special. But I do have to do laundry. I got lots to do. But other than that, we haven't made any plans. Okay, that's all that and that and that. Okay, so I'm right. If I could just get it to move. There we go. But I like this tiger and I like these beads. Just absolutely love them. So I thought I'd, this payday, see if I can find anything else I like from this place. I want to go back and see if I can find that black, what I was telling you about. It's some kind of flowers. It's all I remember. And the flowers were pink, but the Ada cloth was black. And I thought that would be so pretty with all these beads. And I don't have a clue how big it is or any of the particulars. Like I said, I know it's a beaded cross stitch. I just can't remember where I saw it, but I'm pretty sure it was Matryoshka Lovely. Because they did have a few to choose from, so that was a good thing. But other than that, I haven't got any plans on what I'm gonna buy for this week or anything. I'm still expecting that one, I'll call it not counted, cross stitch. It's just a regular pre-stamped cross stitch that I got from Joy Sunday, and I haven't gotten it in yet. It says it's delivered, but you know, that was supposed to be Saturday and never saw it, so it should be here soon. I mean, I ordered it somewhere probably a couple weeks ago, maybe something like that. I don't think it was the first of the month. This last one, the tiger, was the one from the first of the month, but I think this was a little farther down in the month when I ordered this. So I could just get the dang needle. It went sliding, and my hands are so slick and dry from washing them 100 times at work. And I'm kind of, you know, I'm standoffish about putting hand lotion on my hands and working on this and having to hang on to it all at the same time. But so I use it sparingly. And I just sat there the other night and worked on this for probably close to 3 hours, getting across there. And it just goes slick. You know, now all these colors are about the same colors, so I knew, you know, what colors were what. But up in here we get another new color, three new colors maybe, I think. So that'll be nice. I didn't finish that row, did I? I'm telling you. Some days. I hope I'm getting the beads in the right place. let's go down here and do this. Whoops. Push too hard. Too fast. Then I gotta go back and do that pink. And that is, I think it's that green color. Not real sure. It's number 4. Whoops. Can't see my tray. Number 4. Oh yeah. It's like a turquoisey color. Kinda. And it's shiny. Got some really pretty colors in here. Can hardly wait to work on the tiger, so I'm trying. I'm trying, guys. It takes a while to get across here. And get the colors going. But I just take one color with me and go sit down on the couch and just do as many as I can on this. Then I get another color and do the same thing. And it goes pretty fast when you're watching TV. But I'm starting to read Memoirs of a Geisha. And I don't remember who wrote the book. But evidently it's a true story. And it was, you know, like somebody told the story to this person and that person wrote the book. But it's all, I don't know if it's based on fact or if this is their true words in the book, because I don't really remember the movie starting like that. But oh well, you know, I mean they had to make it look like a movie, you know, and have to preface it with a little bit. But so I've been trying to read that. You know, I get 2 pages read and then I'm ready to go sleep because I'm usually just so tired I can't see straight. So it's not going what you'd call extremely fast, and it's not a cliffhanger, so it's not keeping me awake nights. But I have never read that book. I've seen the movie several times. But I wish they'd make The Valley of Amazement by Amy Tam, I think. She's the one that wrote Joy Luck Club. But The Valley of Amazement is about Shanghai during the war and all that. And whoever took over this and that, and I don't remember. But it was, you know, a well-told story. It was really good. So, I wish they'd make that one into a movie. But, and I'm trying to read the Bone Setter's Wife by Amy Tan. And I can't remember what else I've read. Or not read. Yeah, read by her. It's completely left my mind. There's another one. The author is S.E.E., like you see a car. And I think it's Lisa C. And she wrote one about women that were... They came from China. And for some reason, it's beyond me. I can't remember. They had to stay in like a holding area in, I want to say, Los Angeles or whatever, for a certain period of time. And their life there, and then their life after they get out and they get jobs. I believe it was like after World War II, I want to say. And then there's a sequel about, because one of those girls has a child. And then it's about that daughter. And I think they're about, the names of the books are like Peony and some other flower is the titles of the book. But those were really good. and I could read those again. And there was another one that she had written, and it's called Snowbird or something like Snowbird and Flower or something like that. And it was really good. It was about two girls that grow up together, and then their lives, you know, once they become adults and that kind of thing. But those two were really good that I had read. Whoops, I'm getting carried away. Look at me. I'm way up here. I'm just yapping along. Alright, guys. Well, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you for joining me and seeing my progress on this tiger. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. Please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Y'all have a good evening. God bless. Bye-bye.